Alright, what's up guys? Amer the Hammer. I just got a question on fear and failure. How do you cope with the fear of failure and you know, actually following through with your goals and not being scared to chase your dreams or your goals or your passion or whatever it may be? You know, and this is very hard because for many years I was very scared personally to chase my own goals and to chase my own dreams. But I'm going to tell you that, you know, the more you do it, the more it becomes, you know, second nature. You just take chances, you take risks, you're not scared to do these things because you know what the repercussions are. You know what's the worst that's going to happen. You experience it and you're not as inclined to being scared of failing anymore. So, you know, one thing you need to understand about the fear of failure, you know, it's something that we've conditioned ourselves. When we're scared, it's something that we've learned. You're not born scared of anything. You're born scared because your parents tell you do this, don't do that. Oh, be careful on the rocks, you may fall down. Be careful riding your bike, you may get hurt. So all of these external factors start to, you know, clutter our minds and start to create all of these different fears and make us scared and, you know, afraid to do different things, when in reality we've just been conditioned to this. We can uncondition these things. We can unlearn these bad habits, you know, if you want to call them bad habits, so that you're not scared to do things. So the more that I take chances, the easier it becomes for me to take chances. The more that I take risks, the easier it becomes for me to take risks. You just have to condition yourself, guys. Just like training, you know. A lot of people look at training in the gym. You know, they train their body, and the more you train, the stronger you get. But people don't look at the mind, the organ, the brain in the same way. Everything in our body, our physiology is designed the same way. Our body is always trying to find homeostasis, the point of balance, the point where everything is maintaining. So when we force our body to adapt by working out, by stimulating the muscle in the gym, by placing force and tension on it, it's forced to grow. When we do the same thing with our minds, when we learn, when we experience, when we take chances, when we read, our mind grows, it gets better, it conditions to these external factors so that we get stronger. So what you need to do is start with baby steps. Start taking little chances. Don't be afraid. Know that the worst that is going to happen is that you're going to fail. My personal experience, you know, with becoming a trainer and a coach is that I took the chance. I was making, you know, I graduated school for architecture. You know, I was working as a manager in something a bit unrelated, but, you know, I was making about, you know, 40, 50 grand a year. The first year that I decided I'm not going to do that anymore, I'm going to finally take the chance because I was sick of working in that job. I didn't want to be somewhere where I felt like I was meant to do more in life. So I took the chance, you know, and I pursued training people full time. The first year, I didn't even make $12,000 in that whole year, 1/4 of what I made, you know, at the job previous. And I was asking myself, why am I doing this? You know, why don't I go back to that job? Why did I take such a fucking stupid chance? But you know what, guys? I put my back against the wall and I realized that I'm gonna live as though I have nothing. I'm gonna live as though I need to make this work. I have no choice. I have no options. This is what I need to do to make this work, and I have no other options except making it work. And what did I do? I busted my ass in every single way possible, and I live every single day as though I need to make it work. I have no choice but to make it work. When I'm in the gym, I have to make it work. When I'm reading, when I'm studying, when I'm growing my business, everything that I do, I have to make it work. There are no maybes, buts, and ifs, whatever the fuck it may be, guys. I have to make it work. And that's how you need to condition yourselves. Train yourselves to be that way, and you'll make it that way, and you'll start achieving more. And the more that you achieve, the more you realize it's easier to achieve. The principles for success are all the same, whether you apply it to the gym, to school, to your job, whatever it may be. The formula for success is always the same, and once you learn that, once you condition yourself to that, it becomes much easier. Make sure you subscribe to the video, guys. Like the video, share it with your buddies. I appreciate you watching. Push yourself to success. Team Hammer.